huge numbers against Air Force. Hopefully he doesn't repeat that today.
Boise State comes out in the blue with the orange and white trim. Air Force in the home white with blue and silver trim. Ryan Watkins will jump center against Taylor Brookheis. Air Force will go right to left here in the first half. Kip Kissinger will throw it up. And we're underway. Brookheis wins the tap. Falcons with their first possession. Man-to-man defensively for Boise State. Brookheis with it. To Earls above the three-point line in the post to Lyons, forces his way in off the glass, up and in. So they ISO Lyons right away, and it's 2-0 Air Force.
And they go to the basket as well, which is something they need to do a lot of.
Boise State brings it up. Drimmick has it. Up high to Hanstead. Outside left to Marks. Marks reverses it, far side of the floor. Up high now, Drimmick gives back to Marks. Hadziomarovic has it, high right. And now Drimmick to Marks, fakes the three, drives, fades from 5, partially blocked, I think, by Brookheis. And the Falcons get it. Lyons with the basketball, sideline right. Up high to Fletcher, bounce pass to Brookheis at the right post. Now to Fletcher, fakes right, goes left, in from the left, layup good. Quick 4-0 lead for Air Force. 18:53 to go, first half. Hadziomarovic gives off high to Hanstead. And now Hadziomarovic has it, angle left. Throws it down low to Watkins. Baseline left, back out to Marks. Marks far side of the floor, to the left angle. Hadziomarovic has it above the three-point line. Angle right, Drimmick. Drimmick into the paint, bodied by Earls. Forces it up over Earls, around and out. Watkins the rebound. Put back, up and in. Watkins is a very good offensive rebounder, Matt.
He is, and you got to watch that.
In from the left, Fitzgerald goes up, trying to beat the Broncos down the floor, and he gets fouled, and he will have free throws, and the foul will be on Anthony Drimmick.
Finishing the thought on Watkins, and really, anytime you have somebody who excels at offensive rebounding, you got to be worried if you're Air Force, because that's something that guys have tend to beat the team on.
Air Force on the season shooting 68% from the free throw line. In conference play, it's 84%. And if I jink Mike Fitzgerald, Dave Pilipovich is going to throw an elbow and hit me. He's standing right in front of me, and he nods his head in agreement.
Good job, Fitz.
And Fitz hits the free throw.
Nothing behind.
So Leon Rice a little short-handed without Jeff Valoriaga in the lineup. One more for Fitz, and it's good. Falcons lead 6-2. They'll bring a little pressure in the backcourt with 18:17 to go. First half. Marks will bring it ahead. Hanstead's back there with him. Drimmick to Hanstead, high left. Marks with it, angle right. Puts it on the floor inside the three-point line, throws it into the corner. Brookheis tipped it out of bounds. Good defense and good help by Taylor Brookheis.
You can generally tell when Air Force's defense is playing well when the hands are in the passing lanes and they're making it difficult on their opponent to pass. That's exactly what happened in that situation.
Mikey Thompson comes in. He's a freshman redshirt out of Las Vegas. Very good scorer off the bench, averaging 8 a game. Drimmick to Hadziomarovic. Marks, sideline left. Up high, Drimmick. And now driving Hadziomarovic into the corner. There's a three-pointer, and it is good right off the bench by Mikey Thompson. 6-5, Air Force. 17:41 to go, first half. Good pass in, all alone. Brookheis gets the pass from Lyons, lays it up and in.
The skip pass from left to right, and Boise paid more attention to what was going on over the wing, and Brookheis really just slipped to the basket without anybody picking him up.
Falcons in their 1-2-2 zone. Hadziomarovic out to Marks, now to Thompson. Thompson inside the three-point line, far side of the floor, up high to Marks. Now to Hadziomarovic, who drives baseline right, reverse layup around and in. Nice shot and a tough shot for Igor Hadziomarovic out of Melbourne, Australia. 8-7 Air Force. 3 minutes in, first half. Lyons, three from the top, on its way. Banked it off the glass and in. 11-7 Air Force. 16:52 to go, first half.
Good groove offensively right now for Air Force.
Thompson to Drimmick. Back to Thompson. Marks has it, sideline right, down in the corner. Now he comes out a little bit, gets a screen from Watkins. Marks with it, charges into the paint, jump pass, Watkins catches over Brookheis, up and in. Nice little two-man game, and Watkins, the beneficiary, makes it 11-9 Air Force. 16:25 to go first half. Here's Fitzgerald in from the right, driving, and a reverse layup is up and good. Fitzgerald beat everybody down the floor, and the reverse layup counts.
Falcons now 5 for 5.
13-9 Air Force. 16:10 to go first half. Hadzi Omerovich in the lane, floats, hits, basket, counts, and a foul. Earls tried to draw the charge, and he got there late. A foul on De La Velle Earls going to the line. Igor Hadzi Omerovich, a sophomore from Melbourne, Australia. He did not score against New Mexico, and they may count on him a little more with Oloriaga out of the game.
I would think so, and he's one of those guys who has a pretty good three-point shooting number. Shoots at a 34% clip, so not quite what you had in Oloriaga, but everybody's got to step up a little bit, and this guy's one of them.
Free throw is no good. Earls the rebound. 13-11 Air Force. 4 minutes in, first half. Alone, Earls a three from the top, and he missed it. Lyons gets the rebound. Back to Fletcher. Todd in the lane. Jump pass stolen away. Taken by Marks. Marks racing ahead 2-on-1. Down the lane, and it's knocked out of bounds by De La Velle Earls. We've got a timeout. Air Force 13. Boise State.
13-11, Air Force leads Boise State. Both teams shooting well in the early going. Boise State 5 of 7, Air Force 5 of 6. Not a lot of defense. And Jim, if you watch the Boise State offense and you watch the Air Force matchup zone, it's a zone defense, but it's based off where your opponent is. Air Force is switching positions more so against Boise State than I've really seen against any other team.
Marks throws it off Earls, who was guarding the inbound, took it himself, but couldn't do anything with it. And now with the basketball, up high is Thompson. In the lane, jump pass left side, touch last by Air Force. No! Boise State throws it out of bounds. Falcons get it back.
I thought it might have skinned off the forearm of Mike Lyons, but officials didn't see it. It might not have happened either way. Falcon basketball.
13-11 Air Force. 15:30 to go first half. Earls angle left. Up high to Brookheis above the three-point line. Outside right, gives it to Lyons. Lyons dumps it in to Fitzgerald, right of the lane against Hanstead. Spins, goes in, and up, and got fouled. So they ISO Fitzgerald, and Hanstead is called for the foul.
Anytime you can get an isolation in this game, I think with anybody on the floor for Air Force and you're within 10 feet of the basket, it's probably going to work out for the Falcons.
Well, I think the other thing that the ISO does when you call a play like that, it gets the ball inside. You know, I don't remember Air Force doing a lot of ISOs against Colorado State, and it might have helped them a little bit had they looked at that, maybe thought about that, to try to get it inside, because then you force the defense to do something. You either stay where you're at or collapse, and if they stay true, then you've got the one-on-one matchup you're looking for. First free throw by Fitzgerald is no good. Second one, he got it. Fitz with 5, the lead is 3. 14-11 Falcons, 15-16 to go, first half. Pressure by Air Force. Thompson has it. Front court, peels away from some pressure. Gets it out to Marks. Thompson, sideline right. Out high to Marks. Back to Thompson. Right side with the basketball, Thomas Broplay, who checked in. Broplay throws it out to Marks above the three-point line. Good defense by Air Force. Shot clock at 9. Marks left of the lane, throws into the corner. A three from Thompson is no good. Fletcher comes down to get the rebound. Lead pass Fitzgerald in the left lane. Forecourt drives on a whistle and a block. Falcons being very aggressive, and Fitz going back to the line again. And the foul is on Hanstead, and that's 2 for Hanstead.
I love it when Mike Fitzgerald is so aggressive going to the basket. It opens up so many things, not just for him, but really for the entire offense.
Non-shooting foul. Hadzi Omerovich will come back in. And he's in for Hanstead, who checks out with the 2 fouls with 14:40 to go. Boise State not particularly deep, and less so with the absence of Oloriaga. Fitzgerald open, left corner, three-pointer, left it short, rebound. Hadzi Omerovich, who brings it ahead. Top of the key, goes left side to Broplay. Broplay comes outside. Now it's Hadzi Omerovich driving right of the lane. He's doubled. Throws it up high to Drimmick. Left side open, Bro play for a 2-pointer. It's no good. That was a 3. Check it. And a rebound that goes out of bounds off Brookheist. And Boise State will keep it. They'll bring Watkins back into the game, the big center.
That's 2 consecutive shots from down the corner that were mostly unguarded. Neither have fallen, so it hasn't hurt Air Force. Yet Brookheist defending out there on the perimeter. Boise is finding some mismatches against this matchup zone.
Marek Olashinsky into the game. 6'9", sophomore out of Roswell, New Mexico. Into Drimmick. Out to Brope, above the 3-point line to Drimmick, a 3 from the left side, no good. The rebound, Fletcher takes it away in traffic. Falcons go the other way. Fletcher right side to Earls. De Lavelle, bounce pass to Fitzgerald down the lane, layup, no good, he missed it. Rebound taken down by Watkins, ahead to Hadzio Morovic, who spins in the lane, goes up and got fouled. He was out of control. And let's see what the call is. It is going to be against Air Force and Todd Fletcher.
Fans don't like that one, and the reason is because he was out of control. That looked really bad to be called a foul against Air Force.
Looked more like a walk than anything else. And Leon Rice wants free throws. And Dave Pilipovich isn't happy. He wants a charge or a walk. Bro play with it. Angle right, Hadzio Morovic in the lane. Stops, looks for help, comes up high to Thompson. Thompson backs up between midcourt and the top of the circle. Now the pass left side and into the corner. Drimmick has it, far side of the floor. Baseline left. Drimmick driving, lost it on the way in. Ball loose, Thompson gets it. Hands off underneath the Watkins, and he lays it up and in. At the other end, Lyons needs help, gives to Olashinsky. Angle right, 14-13 Air Force, 13-15 to go, first half. Earls has it, throws it down low to Fitzgerald. Bounce pass right corner, Ole a 2, and it's good. No, they call it a 3. Marek Olashinsky hits the 3-pointer from the right corner.
Falcons hadn't scored a field goal in about 3 minutes. That ends the drought.
17-13 Air Force. 12:50 to go, first half. Bro play above the 3-point line to Drimmick, a 3, got it.
Dave Pilipovich immediately jumps up and says, shooter. They got to be on guys tighter that can hit the 3 like that.
17-16 Air Force, 12:37 to go, first half. Olashinsky to Fitzgerald, angle left, puts it on the floor, hands to Earls, straight away. Guarded by Bro play, spins right side, gives off to Fitzgerald on the right wing. Entry pass into Fletcher. Now up high to Earls, top of the key. Earls holding, hands to Lyons. Shot clock at 8. Lyons a 3, got it from the top. Lyons with 8. 2016 Air Force, 12:07 to go. First half, good shooting half so far for the Falcons.
For both teams, for that matter.
Hadzio Morovic gives to Bro play. Now off to Drimmick. Another 3. That's good over Earls, who was tighter on Drimmick, but it didn't matter. 20-19. And a whistle. And we'll take a timeout. 11:45 to go.
Shooting start for Air Force. They're shooting 70%, 7 of 10, 3 of 5 on 3-point shots. But more impressive, they've attempted 5 shots inside the arc. They've made 4 of them. So 80% shooting so far on 2-point shots for the Falcons.
Boise State, 8 of 13, 61%. So both offenses controlling tempo. Trey Coggins is in. He throws it into the backcourt as the Falcons have trouble inbounding. It's Lyons, Kyle Green, Coggins, Olashinsky, and Justin Hammonds into the game. Only starter in is Lyons. Hammonds up high to Olashinsky. Hands to Green, who lost it. Taken away by Thompson. Nobody ahead down the lane. Count it, and a foul. Thompson jammed it. Hammonds came from behind late. Couldn't get the block, and Hammonds called for the foul. That's a great play by Thompson, because when you go up and jam it, you leave no doubt about that shot. And that was a great play and a foul on Justin Hammonds. Oh, the basket did not fall. Excuse me. I thought it counted. Excuse me. It looked like it went through. I'm watching a different game. Excuse me. So Hammonds with the block, and he forces Thompson to earn it at the free throw line. Well, I was going to give him credit for a dunk.
It was close.
Well, not that close. I'm the only one who didn't see it not go in.
Hey, your game sounds pretty good, Jim.
I don't know. Second free throw by Thompson. He missed it. Rebound Hammonds. We're tied at 20. 11:22 to go. First half. Coggins will bring it ahead. A little zone pressure now by Boise State. Trying to change things up. Coggins with the basketball. Bounce pass to Olashinsky. Still a man-to-man for Boise State. Coggins a three, right side. Bad shot, too long. Rebound, Drimmick. Gets it ahead. Now the pass to Thompson. Loses it. It goes out of bounds, and that should go to Air Force. Boise State touched it last. Air Force never touched it. Air Force never touched that basketball.
And every official in the stands saw it that way. They're not happy, but these officials saw something else.
Wow, they need to take a look at that. I thought Green never touched the basketball.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Comes in to Hadziomarovic. Now up high to Thompson. Driving baseline. In trouble is Marks. Marks gets it back out. Now he has it high left. Shot clock at 11. Bounce pass into Watkins. In the paint. Leans in, goes up, and an offensive foul on Watkins. Kyle Green was all over him, and Watkins got the elbow up. We go the other way.
Nice job by Kyle Green. Kyle Green has that ability to be able to draw the charge.
Number 15, Thomas Bropley checks in for the Broncos.
Bropley is back in. Watkins is very good around the rim. Shooting 60%.
I don't know if Derek Marks is talking or what it might be, but one of the officials really giving it to him right now.
That's Kelly Self, who has words with Derek Marks. Marks says nothing in return. Tied at 20. 10:33 to go first half. Green has it, front court, sideline right. Starters getting a long rest here, and they say Green was out of bounds, and it goes back to Boise State.
The single most frustrating turnover that seems to happen to Air Force more than anybody else.
Air Force does it once a game.
Yeah.
They're standing on the sidelines. No pressure. Goes back to Boise State. Hadziomarovic. Works to the left side. Gives off to Marks. Driving baseline left all the way in. Throws underneath to Watkins, and an offensive foul, I believe, on Marks. And it was Marek Olashinsky who drew the charge, and Marks gets his first.
2 possessions, 2 charges drawn in a row. You don't see that very often, but that's good defense by Air Force, and that's getting in good position and staying there.
Coggins out. Todd Fletcher back in. The offense is slowed somewhat here in the last couple of minutes. Even at 20. 10:07 to go first half. Hammonds up high. Bounce pass to Olashinsky. Ole holds the basketball. Gives to Hammonds. Driving in from the left. Bodies his way in. Lost it out of bounds. Justin forced his way to the glass, but was a little out of control.
Yeah, sometimes when you're that physical and you're using one shoulder to try to move the guy in front of you, you kind of forget about what's going on that other shoulder, and if that's where the basketball is, sometimes you forget it.
Hadziomarovic against Fletcher. Drifting to the right side. Now cross court goes to Bropley. Into Marks. Marks, 17-footer, left side, up and out. Rebound, Watkins, a tip and a foul. And it's on Air Force. They're going to call on Marek Olashinsky. First on Marek, team foul number 4. Max Jan is into the game. Taylor Brookheis and Mike Fitzgerald also return. Thompson gets it in to Bropley. In the key, high left to Marks. Down low to Watkins. Turns, goes up, layup good. Watkins with 8. He's hurt Air Force. Boise State, their first lead of the game, 22-20. 9:28 to go first half. Fitzgerald has it at the right elbow. Whistle and a hold inside. And if that's Derek Marks, it's his second. And it is. See what Leon Rice does. He goes to the bench. He'll bring Drimmick back in.
Each foul on Derek Marks called by Kelly Self, and he was the one who was sitting there talking to Derek Marks earlier. You know, he's had a little bit of a closer eye on him.
So both Marks and Hanstead with 2 fouls, and they go to the bench. Hanstead's been on the bench. Broncos let out Jeff Oloriaga, one of their top scorers. And great three-point shooter. Fletcher in to Brookheis. Brookheis angle right. Bounce pass in. Fletcher has it right of the lane. Backs his way in on Thompson. Fades from 10. Jumper up and out. Rebound loose, out of bounds, and it goes to Air Force. Falcons got a break on the loose ball rebound.
I like it when Fletcher posts up like that down low, but instead of fading away, I'd like to see him go a little bit more towards the basket. Might be a higher probability shot.
22-20, Boise State, 9:10 to go. First half. From Clune Arena. Indian fakes the jumper. Started to go in the lane, and he knocked it out of bounds. He fell, and he tried to bounce it to Fitzgerald, but it goes out of bounds instead.
Been over 3 minutes since Air Force last scored a field goal.
That was a Lyons three-pointer. Thompson, up high to Atzio Morovic, into the corner. Drimmick, catch and shoot 3, got it. Boy, quick release by Anthony Drimmick. He's got 10, 25-20. Boise, 8:47 to go, first half. Falcons need some points right now. Boise State's locking down defensively. Brookheis has it, off to Green. Green fakes left, drives right. No good, he tried to underhand it around Watkins with the left hand. Broncos with the rebound. Thompson has it above the three-point line. Gives off to Broplay. Left side open. Atzio Morovic. Three-pointer short. Rebound tipped out. Loose ball. Broplay saves it. Gives to Atzio Morovic. Drives down the lane. Layup good. Timeout. Air Force. Nice play by Atzio Morovic. He drove the lane after getting the loose ball. And the Broncos lead at 27-20. And right now, they're on an 11-0 run with 8:15 to go in the first half.
Second basket where there was a loose ball on this end, and Air Force had a couple opportunities to get it, couldn't get it. And when Boise State does, and Air Force is a little out of position defensively because they're pursuing the loose ball, it's an easy basket for Boise.
Boise State is 28th in the RPI, and Joe Lunardi of ESPN has them in the NCAA tournament should the tourney begin today.
There's a lot of Mountain West teams in if the tournament were to begin today.
6, believe it or not.
You got to think, Wyoming's in that group right now. They got to start winning again if they want to stay in that group.
Yeah, they've struggled a little bit, and they, of course, are without Luke Martinez, one of their top scorers, suspended, and he's been charged with assault after a bar fight. Lyons has it, gives to Fletcher, angle left. Fletcher holds, waits, comes up high with it, out of Brookheis at the left wing. Taylor puts it on the floor, still dribbling. Right side, Fletcher on the angle. Back up high to Taylor. Taylor driving, puts it up, a blocking foul. No, they're going to call an offensive foul. Oh my goodness. They're going to call an offensive foul on Taylor Brookheis. Drimmick was clearly moving. We've got a timeout, 7:50 to go. It's a bad call.
27-20, Boise State leads Air Force. Boise State leading Air Force in the paint, 14-6. A lot of that has to do with Ryan Watkins. Watkins has 8 points, and for Air Force defending Ryan Watkins, sometimes it's too late once the ball gets in. I think defending Ryan Watkins, you got to cut off that passing lane and try to make sure that Watkins does not get the basketball close to the basket.
Foul called on Brookheis, team foul number 5 against Air Force. Broncos lead it 27-20. Air Force got to shut the Bronco offense down. They need their own points. Atzio Morovic passes up high to Thompson. Thompson on the dribble against Fletcher. Works to the left side, now comes back right to Atzio Morovic into the corner. Drimmick, catch and shoot 3. Missed it that time. Fitzgerald the rebound. Out to Fletcher. Fletcher middle of the floor. Front court. Right side Lyons. Mike, 18-footer, right side. Yes! Lyons with 10. 27-22, Boise State.
You have to respect his outside shot so much. When he did the head fake, got the defender off him, and he got a really good look at the basket.
Drimmick, sideline right, out to Broplay. Broplay drifting left, hands to Atzio Morovic, above the three-point line. Straight away, angles left, tries to drive the lane, goes to his knees, loses the ball but regains it, and going up is Broplay, and he got fouled. It went to Broplay on the baseline.
Foul called on number 10, Todd Fletcher.
And it's on Todd Fletcher. That's his second. With 6:46 to go before halftime, Trey Coggins will come in.
2 shots for Broplay.
Boise State leads the conference in free throw percentage at 74%. And they miss. Broplay 66%.
70% in their 2 conference games, still good, but not as good as it had been.
Second free throw is good. Broplay hits 1 of 2, and now full court pressure by Boise State. They lead at 28-22, 6:41 to go, first half. Lyons driving right to the lane, all the way in. Count the basket, and he goes to the line. Lyons on the way in, got bumped.
Fouls called on number 1, Michael Thompson.
And they call on Mikey Thompson. That's his first. Team foul number 7. Lyons will try to finish off the three-point play.
How about the day for Lyons? 5 of 5 from the field. He's got 12 points.
Free throw's good. 28-25. Falcons are down 3. Watkins is back in. Watkins, Thompson, Hadziomorovic, Drimmick, and Broplay. Drimmick against Coggins, who's in for Fletcher with 2 fouls. Now to Broplay, sideline right, takes Earls, baseline right, and then throws it back out, and a steal by Trey Coggins. Coggins in from the left. Now goes right side, the ball got knocked away, but Coggins able to get it back. He tried to make a one-hand pass, and it came out of his hand. The Falcons are lucky to have it. Lyons straight away, works to the right side. Gives off to Brookheist. Brookheist into Coggins, turns off the glass, too hard. He missed it from 5 feet. Rebound, Boise State. Up high, Broplay. 3 on the way, no. Rebound, Earls. Good block out on by Watkins. Earls got a body on Watkins to keep him away from the glass. And there's a bad pass by Earls, tipped, and Boise State takes it back. And now Brookheist comes back with it, and a foul on Boise State. Boy, it's gotten a little ugly, but the foul call on Drimmick, and that's his second with 5:40 to go. So Drimmick with 2, Marks with 2, Handstad with 2 fouls.
And with Eloriaga out and Marks and Drimmick both in foul trouble, that just makes that bench look shorter and shorter for Leon Rice.
Cam Williams is in for De La Belle Earls. Williams, one of the few that played well against Colorado State the other night. They're going to bring Handstad back in.
Got to go after him. He's got 2.
Yeah, but it's a good move to bring him in, I think. Brookheist's free throw is good because he's not as much of a scorer as Drimmick. You really need to save Drimmick's fouls more than you need to save Handstad's fouls.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, as it looks like a timeout is called by Boise State. But if you can get Handstad somehow that 3rd foul before this period comes to an end, that's going to continue to shorten that bench. They're gonna try to get to halftime now, try to be in good position, and come back out in the second half, and have Marks and Drimmick available with 3 fouls each.
Boise State held New Mexico to 40% from the field. And, Matt, if you look at the Broncos' numbers, their last 6 opponents have shot only 34%. And Air Force shooting well so far. And I think Eloriaga's absence also hurts Boise State on the defensive side, too.
It does. He's a good defender who can get out a little bit. And, he's going to tire guys down because of how they've got to defend him on one side. That plays a role in it. And the 6 games, in addition to holding their opponents to below 34% in each of those games, or right at 34%, in that same span, Boise State's hitting 50% of their shots. So it's been a good 6-game run for them.
Certainly has. Second free throw by Brookheist, left it short. Rebound, Cam Williams. Williams gets out of harm's way, throws a pie to Fitzgerald. Right side of Lyons. Mike driving in from the right, down low, reverse layup, got it! Circus shot by Lyons. He's got 15. We're tied at 28.
Don't know how he got that shot to fall.
5:23 to go, first half. Into the corner. Handstead lobbing. Watkins catches. Double teamed. Stolen by Coggins. Coggins back the other way. 2-on-3. Coggins waits. Hands now to Lyons. Deep three. Left side. Short. Bad shot. Rebound taken down by Broplay. Mike had no lean toward the basket. It was away from the glass when he shot it. Handstead has it. Up high to Thomas. Guarded by Lyons. We're even at 28. Falcons on an 8-1 run. Into the left corner. Handstead back out high to Hadziomarovic. Now right side. Broplay bumped by Lyons. Out to Handstead. Shot clock at 7. Hadziomarovic goes baseline left. Cut up by Brookhuis. Now he fades and hits with the left hand from 14 feet. Igor Hadziomarovic has 8. 30-28 Boise State. 4:24 to go. First half and a kick ball, and Air Force will get it back.
Ryan Watkins has not had the impact over the last few minutes that he had early on in the game, and he is breathing very hard right now, Jim. Air Force is bumping him pretty good down low, and you can tell it's kind of like Anthony Bennett against Vegas. Watkins, he is really feeling the lack of air right now.
Drimmick is going to come back in with those 2 fouls for Broplay.
Let's get some out of here. Here we go.
And he's going to guard Cam Williams. Into Lyons. Forces from 10, right of the lane, up and in. Lyons hangs and hits. He's got 17 in the first half. We're tied at 30. 4:14 left before halftime. Handstead, left side to Drimmick. Drimmick puts it on the floor, dives into the lane, kicks right side. Handstead, a 3, got it. Handstead averaging a point a game. He's got 3 now.
Mike Lyons went to the paint to help. He fell inside of there, and that left Handstead wide open on the wing.
33-30, Boise State. 3:50 to go before halftime. Fitzgerald a 3, right wing. Missed it, but got fouled, and Marks gets his 3rd. Big foul. Free throws when we come back. 33-30, Boise State.
Boise leads Air Force here at Clune Arena. How about today for Mike Lyons through the first 16 or so minutes of this game? He's 7 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 on three-point shots. Made the only free throw he's attempted. 17 points. Leads the team in rebounds with 2, playing a team high or a game high 15 minutes.
Falcons are 57% from the field. Boise State's 59%. So both teams have brought their A game offensively. Boise State with 5 3-pointers, Air Force with 3. Both are averaging 8 a game. Three free throws from Mike Fitzgerald. Fitz at 94% from the free throw line in conference play.
It's pretty good. And as a team, they've been shooting much better from the free throw line in conference. That number's at 84% right now.
Second free throw is good. Coggins, Lyons, Brookhuis, Fitzgerald, and Williams. Third free throw is good. We're tied at 33. 3:46 to go before halftime.
8 of 10 at the line today for Air Force.
Drimmick 3, high left, up short, rebound tipped, loose. Broplay pulls it down. He's doubled. Coggins trying to steal it, and he does! Trey Coggins comes away, middle of the floor. Pass left side to Williams. Jumper with the left hand from 6, no good. Tipped by Lyons, in and out. Rebound, Boise State.
I thought Cam got fouled on that shot.
Drimmick, nice crossover dribble. Gives to Thompson. Thompson right of the lane, runner off the glass, high and no good. Cam Williams the rebound. 33 apiece. We approach the 3-minute mark, first half. Fitzgerald, entry pass in, a good one to Brookhuis. Layup good, in from the right. Good pass by Fitzgerald. Air Force regains the lead. 35-33, 2:51 to go in the half. Handstead. Hands to Thompson. And now Drimmick, sideline right, guarded by Brookhuis. Out to Handstead. Handstead to Broplay. Outside left. Up high, he throws to Thompson. Thompson gives to Drimmick, sideline right. Brookhuis is on him. Drimmick has it, gets around Brookhuis, and a foul And I think it's on Taylor. And that's his second. Team foul number 7, and Mark Olashinsky will come in for Taylor Brookhuis.
And Taylor looks tired right now, and you can't remember, as sick as he's been lately, even if he's back to 100% health-wise, it's going to take him a little bit for his body to get back to where it was prior to being sick.
At the line, Drimmick. So 1-1. He's a 69% free throw shooter. At 10 in the loss against New Mexico. Free throw, good. Drimmick has 11. Drimmick is from Australia, as is Hadzio Marovic.
Both played at that Australian Institute of Sport, which seems to be where everybody from Australia played.
Both free throws are good, even at 35 with 2:23 to go. Drimmick out of the game. Falcons bring it ahead, moving right to left, tied at 35. In the backcourt, Air Force with some pressure by Boise State. Lyons has it, long three left side, good! A long three from Lyons, 20 first half points. He is feeling it this afternoon at Clune.
He wants to get back to number 1 in scoring in the league. He dropped down to 3rd.
Steal by Coggins. He took it away from Thompson. Down the lane, layup good. He looked back at the bench for a play from Leon Rice, and Coggins took it away.
A veteran move by the freshman Coggins to take note of that and gamble and get the bucket.
40-35 Air Force. 1:43 to go before halftime. Thompson and a whistle, and they're going to call a foul, I think, on Trey Coggins. Team foul number 8 on Air Force.
Boise State with 9 fouls, Air Force with 8, but you look at the foul issues for Air Force, only 2 guys with 2 fouls, Fletcher and Brookhuis. For Boise State, they've got 2 guys with 2 and 1 guy with 3, and major players at that.
Watkins left the free throw short. The rebound, Cam Williams, and a foul on Boise State. On the rebound, Broplay commits the foul. That's his first. Junior from George Washington High School in Denver, and Cam Williams to the line.
Broplay having a nice day on the boards with 6 rebounds. You gotta find a way to stop him from having that kind of impact, and that was a good example of that for the Falcons, as a good blockout results in the foul.
Coggins will have 2 free throws. First one is good. He had 2 points against Colorado State. Oh, check it. Cam Williams, excuse me. Second free throw, good. Falcons on a 7-0 run. They lead at 42-35 with 1:34 to go before halftime. Falcons double team in the backcourt, and a steal. Williams has it, gives off right side to Lyons. Falcons got the turnover on the pressure. Williams works to the left, gives off Coggins. 3 left wing, too long, air ball. Goes out of bounds, and it will go to Boise State rather.
Air Force trying to get a tip against Boise State, or a touch going out of bounds. Too far from our location to really be able to see if it did or not.
42-35 Air Force, 7-point lead. This pressure has paid off. Hadzio Marovic, left side, doubled, throws it, near steal, taken by Watkins, down the lane, layup, no, and a foul on Mike Fitzgerald, who was in the lane standing there, but they call a foul on Fitz.
You know, I understand you can't call the offensive foul inside the semicircle, but that doesn't mean you have to call the defensive foul. Fitzgerald looked like he was in a straight-up position, not moving. That's not a foul. That's a no call.
Kelly Self had the same call as Kip Kissinger. Watkins free throw short. One minute remaining, first half. Second free throw by Watkins is good. He's got 9. 42-36 Air Force. See, they can put a little more pressure on Boise State and get something here right the end of the half. Cam Williams, bounce pass to Oleszynski. Out to Lyons. Mike, top of the key, will shoot a three and miss it. And a foul on Boise State. And they call it on bro play and 3 free throws for Mike Lyons.
And bro play joins the list of casting characters for Boise State that has at least 2 fouls. Marks with 3, Drimmick, Hanstead, and bro play with 2 each.
That's a big call because you can get points here and you're going to get the ball back in all likelihood just before the end of the first half.
Yeah, able to essentially go 2 for 1.
Mike Lyons has 21 first half points. Coming into the game, Matt, he was just 22 of his last 66 in his last 5 games. He had been shut down, shooting only 31% from the field.
8 of 10 today. He's ending that miniature run of a slump.
Lyons made the first. Lyons made the second. And Lyons drills the third. 23 for Lyons. 45-36 Air Force. 43 seconds to go in the half, their biggest lead. Oleszynski comes out. Falcons go a little smaller. They bring Justin Hammonds in, trying to get another steal.
And Drimmick comes back in for some offense, but if you're able to go back in the other direction and go after him somehow, maybe you get a 3rd foul on him.
Yeah, that's a risk by Leon Rice. With the basketball, Hanstead. Out to Thompson. Thompson controls. 18 on the shot clock, 25 game clock. First half. Thompson around a Watkins screen. Left of the lane, driving, forces, missed it, foul. A lot of whistles here in the first half. Justin Hammonds commits the foul. Team foul number 10, second on Justin Hammonds. So he's got 2. Taylor Brookheist with 2. Fletcher has 2. A lot of whistles here in this game. Free throw is no good by Thompson. Oleszynski is in. Back in is number 34 for Boise State, Ness.
And Boise's now 5 of 12, or 5 of 11, I beg your pardon, at the free throw line.
That's not good.
No.
Good shooting free throw team, not showing it today. And Drimmick goes out, which is a good move as Boise State gets ready to, in all likelihood, go back on defense. Second free throw is good. 45-37. Air Force leads, 17 seconds to go here in the first half. Shot clock is off. Coggins brings it up. Spins to the left side, gives to Williams. Williams straight away. Now drives, kicks it left side. Coggins a 3, left corner. No. Rebound, Oleszynski fakes, goes up. It was blocked. Lyons puts it back up but can't get it to go. There's a foul called right at the horn. A foul on Boise State.
We'll see if they go to the video and see if the foul occurred before the end of the half or not. It depends on when the foul came. I thought there was one on Oleszynski initially. If it's on Lyons, it's going to be close, Jim.
Well, Lyons had the ball when Kelly Self blew the whistle. And they do call the foul on Mikey Thompson. That's his second. They're going to take a look right now, though, at the video for exactly what Matt said. Did the foul come after the red light went on, signaling the end of the half?
I think there's going to be about 3/4 of a second left when this whistle came. I think it's just going to come in under the halftime mark.
Coggins got to look at a 3 from the corner, and Lyons got the offensive rebound and went back up with it. And now they'll take a look. There's no TV, so they're looking at the in-house.
Which is an HD video. It's just, you don't lose anything by not having the game on TV, which should be noted, especially after what happened to Colorado earlier this year.
Pac-12 uses what many in the industry believe is an inferior system, and with the Colorado-Arizona game, the Buffs thinking they'd won it on a 3, it was ruled that a 3-pointer at the horn didn't count. TV showed it did, but the system they used, it was too grainy to see it, so they waved it off.
This should be a pretty easy thing to look at.
Kelly Self and Kip Kissinger continue to review the call to see if the foul did come just before or after the half ended.
They may be looking to see who got the foul and not the timing of the foul.
Well, they call the foul on number 1, and it should be Lyons going to the line. And they rule that the foul came before the horn sounded, and they put 6/10 of a second back on the clock.
I was off by 2 or 3/10 of a second, Jim. I apologize.
Work on that, Matt.
Yeah.
Got a game Wednesday. Work on it between now and then. Lyons back to the line. See if the Falcons can get this into double digits. A couple of big free throws right here for Lyons. First one drops. 24 first half points from Mike Lyons.
No one behind you, White.
Second one good. He's got 25. It comes in to Thompson. He will not attempt a shot. We go to halftime. Air Force with a very good run.
Second 10 minutes of the first half, as he was very tired and he was shut down. If he can continue to have very little impact, I think that goes a long way towards Air Force trying to get a W.
Boise State will have the basketball going right to left. Drimmick, Marks, Watkins, Hadziomorovic, and number 5, Handstack. To start the second half, we are underway. Check it, they've got Mikey Thompson in. Stark in the second half. Hadziomorovic, bounce pass to Watkins, left of the lane, guarded by Brookhuis. They try to double. He gives to Drimmick. Ball came loose, turnover, and a foul. And the foul is on Watkins. They had doubled Watkins, and he gave it to Drimmick coming in from the left, and he got tied up and lost the basketball. And the foul on Ryan Watkins.
It's a really good start, and when you're disturbing the basketball and don't make it easy for your opponent to possess it, good things happen, like right there.
Fletcher with the basketball. Falcons go left to right. Brookhuis has it up high. Puts it on the floor. Bounce pass to Fletcher, a little too long and out of bounds. Fletcher cutting to the glass, couldn't catch up to it. 10-point lead for Air Force here in the second half. Boise State won here a year ago. Air Force won up in Boise. Pass inside, knocked out of bounds by Mike Fitzgerald. Boise State beat Creighton, their only loss of the year, but they're down 3 at halftime to Wichita State in a big Missouri Valley Conference showdown, 36-33. Hadziomorovic has it, angle right, backs up a little bit, guarded by Brookhuis, comes outside to the top to Marks. Angle left to Thompson, takes Fitzgerald baseline in for the layup and a whistle, and he missed it and a foul. Boy, not much there, but Kelly Self blew the whistle. Fitz got beat to the baseline and is called for the foul.
And the baseline official did not make that call. That was D.G. Nelson, who was down low, and instead it was Kelly Self, who was back towards midcourt.
2 shots for Thompson.
Thompson to the line. 7 games in double figures. He can score off the bench. Redshirt freshman out of Las Vegas. Free throw is good. He had 5 in the first half.
Yeah, 7 double-figure games this year for Mikey Thompson, and it's nice to have somebody like that, a young player who doesn't start but can give you production. That's something that before Kyle Green was on the bench, Air Force was missing.
No, you're right. Second free throw is good. Boise State trails 47-39, 19-11 left in the game. Here's full court pressure now by the Broncos. The Falcons will bring it up against that pressure. Mike Fitzgerald will bring it ahead. He's got Drimmick on him. Drimmick has 2 fouls. Fitzgerald to Fletcher, sideline right. Looks, goes cross-court Brookhuis. Angle left to Fitzgerald. Fitz has it above the three-point line. Now gives to Brookhuis. Fakes the 3, and he lost it, but it came to Lyons. Back to Fitz. Shot clock at 7. Fitz, a 3 is good from the left side. Falcons got away with a near travel and hit the bucket. Their biggest lead of the game, 50-39, 18-32 left in the game. Here's Thompson into the right corner. Hadziomarovic, a three-pointer is too long. The rebound, Watkins out jumps Lyons. Watkins put back jump hook short. Rebound, Brookhuis. And out of Fletcher. Fletcher brings it ahead. Above the three-point line, bounce pass in, taken by Earls. De La Velle down the lane, layup good! De La Velle Earls his first two. 52-39 Air Force. 2 minutes in, second half.
He took a big bump, was going to the ground when he scooped that shot up, and it made its way through.
Marks in the key. Bounce pass Watkins against Earls. Fakes, jump hook, up no. Rebound, loose. Lyons has it. Falcons run. They've got numbers. Lyons sideline right. Down the lane. Runner up and in! Lyons with 27. The Falcons are broken it open. 54-39, 17:31 to go. Timeout, Boise State. Biggest lead of the afternoon for Air Force. They lead by 15. We'll take a timeout on the Air Force IMG Sports Network.
Are we leaving the equipment here today? Because we play Wednesday here?
I was thinking about that. I think
Because coach's show would be Thursday,
so.
right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think if I need it for anything else. And I don't think I do.
Okay. Cool.
Hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
Want to say hi to everybody listening to us on the internet. Hope everybody's doing well. Good start to the second half for Air Force. Thanks for joining us.
(54-39) Air Force leads Boise, biggest lead of the day. And for Air Force, Mike Lyons has continued the good shooting here in the second half. He's now 9 of 11 with 27 points on the day. And you force the turnover, you score some baskets. Dave Pilipovich couldn't ask for any more to get this second half started.
See what Boise State does to react. Thompson up high, driving to the left. Now outside right to Drimmick. Drimmick to Marks. Pull-up jumper from 15. Air ball. Rebound Fitzgerald. Now it's Fletcher in the front court. Hands to Earls. To Lyons. 3 minutes in, second half. Falcons lead by 15. Brookhuis. Bad pass stolen by Marks. Marks ahead of the field. Coming back as Fitzgerald. Marks goes up, and he was fouled by Brookhuis. That was a great effort by Taylor Brookhuis to hang in there and make the foul on Marks.
And he wasn't that far off from getting a lot of basketball.
The big guy is feeling better. You can tell by getting down there with Marks step for step and forcing Marks to earn it from the free throw line. Marks has not scored in this game until that free throw. How about that?
I'm not sure if Boise State was ready for the way Air Force is playing them when it comes to physicality. They look bothered.
Second free throw is good. First 2 points of the game for Derek Marks. 54-41 Air Force. 16:41 left in the game. Pressure in the backcourt by Boise State. Fletcher will handle it against Thompson. Fletcher, bounce pass to Earls. De La Velle down the lane, layup, he missed it. Rebound Watkins. Boy, the lane was wide open and he missed the layup. Marks Forces his way in, splits a double team, count the basket, and he goes to the line.
You do not want Derek Marks getting confidence and starting getting that mojo going, because if Boise State's going to climb out of this hole, Derek Marks is going to have to be part of that. You gotta slow him down.
Earls, who missed the layup a moment ago, commits the foul. That's a 4-point swing.
Potentially 5.
And Marks hits the free throw. 54-44, the lead 10 for Air Force with 16:30 to go in the game. Air Force against pressure. Brookhuis brings it up. Now it's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald works to the right side, gives to Lyons. And a whistle and a foul on Watkins. Watkins gets his third. They're calling it tight today. And to be honest and fair, they're calling it tight both ways, which as a coach, just be consistent. And that's what you want.
But it helps Air Force because they're so much deeper.
Fletcher into Lyons, knocked out of bounds by Thompson.
I mean, when Boise State has 3 guys with 2 fouls, that counts for 40% or 50% of their rotation. When Air Force has that, it's nowhere near that percentage.
Into Fitzgerald in the lane, goes up off the glass and in. Fitz got the inbounds from Fletcher and took it right to the glass. 56-44, 4 minutes in, first half. Second half, rather. Falcons lead by 12. Marks, dribble drive, lost it, out of bounds. They say off Air Force.
Oh.
We got a timeout. 56-44.
50% first half at the charity stripe. Air Force continues to shoot well. 4 of 5 in the half.
Broncos will get the basketball off a questionable call. Out of bounds, last touched by Air Force. Comes into Drimmick. Drimmick, right side, Marks, angle right. Thinks 3 against Fletcher. Spin move, jumper from 10 off the glass and in. Nice move by Derek Marks. And you're right, Matt, he's starting to warm up. 56-46. 10-point lead for Air Force. 15:39 left in the game. Fitzgerald, left side to Lyons. Skip pass to Fletcher. 3, right wing on its way. Got it! First 3 for Todd. He's got 5. 59-46 Air Force. 15:20 left in the game. Marks against Cam Williams. Fakes, jumps into him, and is called for the foul. Can't leave your feet. Can't leave your feet.
And once Marks is a good enough basketball player that he knows when he's got the defensive player exactly where he wants him, and he was easily able to draw that foul.
Marks is starting to really insert his influence on this game. 5th in the conference in scoring. He had 27 in the loss against New Mexico. And the free throw is good. He's got 8 points all in the second half. You know what else I like about him, Matt? Couple of things. He leads the conference in steals, so it tells you he plays defense, and he's averaging 3 assists a game, so it tells you he's unselfish too.
He does a lot of things, obviously, and he's a good basketball player. If I'm Air Force, I really try to make him play some defense right now, though.
It's both free throws. 59-48. Falcons lead. 5 minutes in, second half. Fitzgerald, top of the key. Driving right to the lane, a whistle and a foul, and it's on Drimmick. Boy, there is an angry collision there as bodies collided. Drimmick, his 3rd team foul, number 3. Love the aggressiveness we're seeing from Mike Fitzgerald today.
It's when he's most successful, without a doubt.
Fletcher, good pass to Taylor. Brookhuis, down the lane, layup good. 7 for Taylor. Falcons have scored twice on inbounds plays like that. 61-48, 14:49 left in the game. Marks, angle left to Drimmick. Drimmick puts it on the floor, in the key. Stops, goes outside left. Marks with Lyons on him. Kicks into the corner. Thompson starts baseline, cut off by Fletcher. Thompson comes out, skips it right side. Hadzi Omarovic with the basketball. Now into the corner. Marks spinning baseline. And an offensive foul on Derek Marks. He hooked the defender, and that's foul number 4.
One of the single biggest whistles of this game as Derek Marks was feeling that confidence. He feels like he can get away with the hook. Good call on the baseline.
He'll stay in the game for now.
He has to stay in the game if they want to come back.
Now, I think you're right. We'll see if Leon Rice does indeed allow that to happen. For the moment, he is. Williams, top of the key. Cam goes angle right to Fitzgerald. Fitz up high to Brookhuis. Fitz looking outside left to Lyons. Mike driving left of the lane. Fades from 17 left side up and out. Rebound tapped out by Brookhuis, but taken by Hasdeo Morovich. He goes right side to Thompson. Thompson up high to Marks. Marks at the free throw line goes up for the shot, and a foul called on Todd Fletcher. Todd's not arguing. Good call by Kelly Self. Team foul number 5, third on Fletcher.
Got to protect the shooter. Anytime you get some of that hand or that forearm, a whistle should be blown.
But what's happening right now, and you're okay with this if you're Air Force, is Boise State's trading points with you for the first 6 minutes. They haven't gotten on any kind of run. They're just trading points, and Marks misses the first free throw. Louisville leads Syracuse 52-46. 7 minutes into the second half. Kansas came back to beat Texas 64-59. The Jayhawks were down 12 in that game in the second half. Mark's second free throw is good. He's got 10, and he will come out for the moment. 61-49 Air Force. 6 minutes in, second half. Rope play is in for Marks. 2-3 zone for Boise State. Fitzgerald, left elbow, jumper, good! Good zone offense by Air Force. Found the weakness, got it to Fitz, he hit the jumper.
You want to get a team out of a zone, do that. They drop to the zone because of foul issues.
63-49 Falcons. Drimmick catches in the lane. Jump hook in and out. Rebound, Watkins takes it. Back up high to Hasdeo Morovich. Throws it away. Steal by Lyons. In from the right. One man to beat. He goes up. And the ball goes out of bounds. No foul called. Air Force will get it back.
A little surprised there wasn't a foul call. He was pushed out of bounds while he was in the air, going back to protecting the shooter. You get that forearm into somebody when they don't have their feet on the ground, there should be a whistle.
Lyons had his arm up as well, and Leon Rice is wanting that call of the Lions' forearm. Fletcher into Lyons, angle left. Mike, good pass down low to Brookhuis, in from the left, missed the layup, put back no good by Williams. Rebound, Boise State. Well, the Falcons have missed about 4 chippies today. Thompson above the three-point line, left side, top of the key, now works to the right side, reverses, come back near side to Hasdeo Morovich. Now to Thompson, jumper fades in the lane, missed it from 14, Williams the rebound.
Good rebound by Cam.
Outlet Fletcher, sideline right. Angle right, Fitzgerald. Bounce pass in, Brookhuis has it, mid-post. In, turns, jump hook with the left hand is up and in. 9 for Taylor. 65-49 Air Force. 12:42 left in the game.
When he's matched up in that situation, I think he's going to get that shot out all day long.
And a timeout taken by Leon Rice. This thing is getting away. Biggest lead of the game for Air Force, 16 with 12:37 to go. Next up for Air Force, Wednesday night, a home non-conference game against New Orleans. We'll be on the air at 6:30 with the tip at 7 o'clock. A week from tonight, Air Force on the road in Laramie to take on the Wyoming Cowboys, 8 o'clock next Saturday night from the arena on.
Just a moment ago, Leon Rice was trying to tell Kelly Self, hey, there's a hook, and he was making the hook motion with his hand. He didn't see that one of the other officials, Kip Kissinger, was there, literally punched Kip Kissinger in the face just now. A total accident. He went up and apologized, but did not see Kissinger there, and Kissinger got a good one to the face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Leon Rice, I think, a little frustrated. Of course, he's without one of his top scorers, Jeff Oloriaga. Here's Drimmick, a 3 from the left side. It's no good. Watkins, the rebound, put back up and in. Good offensive rebound from a good scorer down low, Ryan Watkins. He's got 11. 65-51, 12:22 left in the game. Falcons lead by 14. Fletcher left of the lane, now backs up behind the arc. Drifting to the right side, gives off to Fitzgerald. Fitz, back to Fletcher. Todd will drive left of the lane, in with the left hand, up and out. Rebound, Mark Olashinsky had it taken away. Marks with the basketball, down the middle, floats from 10, jumper in and out. Rebound, put back, Drimmick no. Loose ball, Drimmick gets it again. In the lane, up high to Marks. Toes the line for a 3, missed it. Fletcher the rebound on the baseline.
Air Force just needs to settle down a bit.
Falcons got to be a little ball strong, too. Oleshinsky had that, had it knocked away. Fitzgerald, angle left, back to Marek, open from the top, 3 on the way, got it! Marek Oleshinsky, he's got 6, 68-51, biggest lead of the game for Air Force. And a steal, it comes to Lyons, 2-on-1, Mike all the way in, and he thunders it down, 29 for Lyons. It's all Air Force, 70-51 with 11:13 left in the game. Down low, the pass to Watkins, and the layup is good.
They left Watkins alone after a big basket like that. You can't get caught up in the moment. You got to get back into your defense.
70-53 Air Force. 10:55 left in the game. Fletcher. Bounce pass to Oleshinsky. Ole in the key. Holds and waits. Gives to Fletcher outside left. Dump down into Fitzgerald. Mid-post. Fits in the paint. Goes in. Layup. Missed it. And he got fouled before the shot. The foul on Hadziomorovic. That's his first. We've got a timeout. 10:44 left. Air Force 70.
Boise, 10:44 left. Shooting percentages going in two very different directions. Boise State, after shooting 54% in the first half, just 28% here in the second half, down to 44%. For Air Force, a nice first half, 51%. Better here in the second half, 10 of 15, 66%, up to 57%. And what makes that so impressive is over the last 6 games for Boise State, their opposition shooting just 34%.
Today, though, quite the different story for the Bronco defense. Coggins, Oleshinsky, Green, Justin Hammonds, and Mike Fitzgerald in for Air Force. The inbounds comes to Fitz, baseline left. Fitz jump pass to a couple.
7:55 to go. Air Force's bench almost doubling Boise State's bench, 15-8. Air Force's leading bench scorer, Marek Oleshinsky, was 6 points. After that, 3 points for Kyle Green, 2 points each for Trey Coggins, Justin Hammonds, and Cameron Williams.
Into Lyons, right of the lane. Backs in. Now faces the basket against Thomas. Thompson goes up and lays it in. Good patience by Lyons. Just held it, got space, and hit the bucket off the glass. 79-61 Air Force. 7:37 left. Drimick in the lane, a whistle and a foul. Lyons got the block, but I don't think he's going to get the foul. He's not. It's on Fitzgerald. Fitz gets the foul, team foul number 6. Mike is third. Lyons blocked the shot, but the call wasn't on him. Anthony Drimick to the line. He's got 6 20-point games this year. That first one comes out. Last year, Drimick led the Mountain West all-freshmen in the conference in scoring, averaging 12 a game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Air Force. It's Earls, Brookheist, Fletcher, Fitzgerald, and Lyons. So the starters are back in. Fletcher with it. Looking for Lyons, out high to Brookheist. Taylor works to the right side, gives to Earls. De Lavelle holds, puts it on the floor. Backs up a little bit, still on the dribble, works to the right side. Down the lane, off the glass, no. Rebound, Handstead. Handstead up the floor, lead pass. Thompson in from the right, goes up, whistle, and a blocking foul called on Mike Fitzgerald. That's the 4th on Fitz. Looked like he was there in time, but he was moving. That's a good call. He was moving. It was a ferocious block, but Fitz, no question, took a step and tried to slide in. Good call by Kelly Self.
The last thing you want, though, is Boise State being able to score with the clock not moving. Got to stop fouling, and that's tough in a game like this where the whistles are coming so often.
Cam Williams in for Mike Fitzgerald. Mike a little frustrated on that call, but I thought it was a good one.
Yeah, I agree with you after seeing the replay.
Second free throw, in and out, rebound Lyons. Boise State's not been good at the line today. But 7:01 to go in the game. Falcons lead 79-62, trying to bring it home this afternoon at Clunes. Brookheist left of the lane, bounce pass into Williams. Cam in the paint, whistle. No, there wasn't a whistle, excuse me. Brookice, sideline left, out high to Earls. Now he gives to Brookice, so that's Williams. Up high to Lyons, 3 from the top. Missed it wildly. Rebound loose, out of bounds, and it goes to Air Force. There's 5 seconds on the shot clock. It didn't reset because Lyons' shot didn't hit the rim.
Coaching staff making sure everybody is aware of it.
Fletcher into Lyons. Mike kicks into the corner. Earls, 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound. Marks. Brings it ahead. Left of the lane. Stops. Forces from 10. Up and in. Got a friendly bounce. Marks with 12 all in the second half. 79-64. Air Force. 6:16 left in the game. Lyons out to Earls, out near midcourt. Falcons got to keep pushing right now. Cam Williams with it. Top of the key. Bounce pass to Earls, right elbow. De La Velle with it. Driving, right of the lane, goes baseline. Has to come out high to Fletcher. Shot clock at 5. Fletcher with it. Driving, free throw line jumper, up short. Rebound Watkins. Falcons have slowed down here offensively last couple of minutes. Meanwhile, Marks at the other end. Floater in the lane. Can't stay in. Rebound. Watkins got it back. Got stripped. Ball came loose. And a foul. And a jump ball is called. And it should go to Air Force. Watkins was tied up. And I think it was Cam Williams who got a hand on it, forcing the jump ball. Wow.
Falcons were good, though, at going to the basketball and not getting too much hand. I mean, there could have easily been a foul called right there, but the Falcons were going to the basketball.
Earls and Williams come out. Fitzgerald is back in. Fletcher, Brookice, Justin Hammonds is back in as well. Fletcher, top of the key, works to the left side. Gives to Lyons, far sideline. Mike dribbles across the key, left to right, now reverses to Fitzgerald. Far side of the floor. Bounce pass in, taken by Brookice. Taylor spins baseline, knocked away by Watkins. Drimmick comes out with it. Drimmick into the front court, to the high left. Cross-court pass, Marks. Entry pass in, good pass to Watkins, layup good. Here comes Boise State. 79-66. Falcons have gone cold the last 3 minutes. 4:53 left in the game.
11-2 run over the last 4:25.
Falcons haven't scored since actually one basket since the 9:36 mark. Fletcher in from the right. Layup, missed it, but he goes to the line. He got fouled.
That last field goal for Air Force came at the 7:53 mark, and here we are with 4:42 left. And there was a long period before even they hit that one. So the offense has really stagnated over the last 5 minutes.
Fletcher's got 6 points. He's third in the conference in assists and leads in assist to ratio turnover, but he's dropped out of the top 5 in the nation. Cam Williams will come in. Second free throw by Todd is good. He's got 7 important points. 81-66 Air Force. 4:42 left in the game. Falcons could use a stop defensively and just slow down Boise State. Working his way in. Marks from the left. Bangs it off the glass, and it's good. He's got 14. 81-68 Air Force. 4:30 to go in the game. Fletcher bounce pass to Hammonds. Nearly lost it at the left post. Now he gives to Fletcher. Todd into the left corner. Hammonds. Hammonds up high to Williams. Bounce pass to Fletcher. Left elbow. Out of Cam Williams. Driving in from the right. Goes up, trying to jam it. And it goes out of bounds off of Boise State. Dave Pilipovich wanted a foul on the attempted jam by Cam Williams. And I thought Air Force touched that ball last. Now they're talking about it.
I think that's a good call. I think it was off Boise. Looking at the replay from the overhead view, it looked like Boise had last touch.
And they're going to go look to the monitor. I don't know if they're going to look to see who touched it last or if the ball hit the rim.
Can you look to see who touched it last? I didn't think that was a reviewable play.
Don't know. 81-68, Air Force. 4:08 to go in the game. Mike Lyons with 31 points, 4 off his career high. Only 6 here in the second half. Boise State was down by as many as 20. And they have come back to make a game of it.
You get the feeling that if Air Force can come up with one stop and then get points back on the other end, that's going to kind of be it. Right now, Boise State is running on those fumes of scoring just about every trip down. If you can stop them and then get some points off it, you might be pretty close to being able to turn off the lights.
I don't know if Dave Pilipovich shares your wisdom on that. Of course, coaches coach to the last second.
They do.
Of course. So they're going to go to the monitor right now. And they might be checking to see if Williams on the jam, if the ball hit the rim, because the shot clock went back to 35. The ball was knocked out of bounds. They say it's Air Force basketball. So they'll take a look at it. Air Force at Wyoming next Saturday night at the Arena Auditorium. They continue to stand and look at the replay monitor. And that's what they were looking at. They wanted to see if the ball hit the rim, and it did. So Air Force has the basketball and a full 35 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds to Williams, baseline left. Cam up high, throws it out to Brookhuis, and he hands to Fletcher. Falcons will try to run some clock, but they need points at the same time. Fletcher, angle right to Williams, looking low for Hammonds, back to Todd. Todd down the lane, in with the left hand, whistle foul. And a block either on Watkins or Marks. And they call it on Watkins. That's his 4th. We've got a timeout. 81-68 Air Force. 3:51 left. Timeout on the Air Force IMG Sports Network.
68 Air Force leads Boise State. Just 3:51 to go. Boise State on a 13-4 run right now. And during that period, Air Force has made just one of their last 7 shots, so the offense has gone a bit south. And with that, Boise State has gotten back into it just a bit.
2 shots for Todd Fletcher.
Free throws for Todd Fletcher. He has 7 points in this game. Make it 8. Dave Pilipovich said the other night at times, Todd does a little too much thinking. Better just to play basketball and not try to analyze every little thing. Second free throw, good. 9 for Todd, 83-68 Air Force. 3:51 left in the game. A little pressure by Air Force just to slow Boise State down and take time off the clock. Drimmick, right side to Thompson. Thompson, above the three-point line, works to the right side on the angle. Pass out to Watkins, way up high. Pass inside, knocked away by Hammonds. Fletcher has it, gives to Williams, all the way in. He missed the jam. Rebound, taken by Anzio Marovich. Skips it left side to Marks. Back outside, Thompson with it. Thompson goes to the right baseline, throws up a fader. Missed it. Watkins the rebound over Hammonds. Steps through, lays it up and in. 17 for Watkins, 83-70. Air Force, 3:05 left in the game. Cam Williams has missed 2 jams today. They're going to double team Fletcher, but it comes to Lyons. Mike down the lane, layup up and in. 33 for Lyons.
Ties a career high.
70.
Excuse me, ties a career high for Lyons.
Rebound!
Marks left to the lane. Out to Watkins at the left elbow. Driving. Jump hook, no. Blocking foul on Taylor Brookhuis. His 4th. Team's 8th.
34, Taylor Brookhuis, 4th personal foul. Team foul number 8. 2 shots for 1 finish.
2:37 left. Fitzgerald will come into the game for Air Force.
Todd, you're available. If you need a timeout, we got 2.
Watkins, 78% at the line. makes the free throw. He's got 18 points. I really like his game. He's a good shooter, plays within himself, and Boise State doesn't have a lot of girth down low. Watkins is just about it, but he plays well down there.
And he's played well in the second half. He was neutralized a bit during the first half, not so much here in the second half.
Well, he had 9 points in the first and 10 in the second, so he's got 19. 85-72, 2:37 to go in the game.
I think Leon Rice managed his minutes a little bit better in the second half as well.
Pressure by Boise State. Fletcher nearly loses, spins away from trouble. Into the front court to Fitzgerald. Boise State now desperate. They're going to try to trap and foul when they can. Brookheis has it. Falcons lead by 13, 2:17 left in the game. Fletcher, sideline right, hands to Fitz on a weave. Now to Williams out near midcourt. Cam, angle right, gives to Fletcher. Fletcher back to Williams, catches down low, lost it out of bounds. Good defense by Marks, who came over to cause problems for Williams. Boise State basketball. Watkins comes back in. That's an offensive-defensive switch. He came in for Jake Ness, and of course Watkins with the 4 fouls also. Thompson to Drimmick into the front court. Watch him. There's a 3. Left side. It's short. Rebound Thompson. Put back over Brookheis. No. Taylor with the rebound.
Mike, help me, Mike.
Fletcher lost it, but it was knocked out of bounds by Boise State. And Air Force will get it back with 1:52 to go. Baseball pass. Lyons catches up to it. Baseline right, goes up, missed the layup, and gets fouled. And Drimmick is out of the game with 5. With 1:50 left in the game.
Drimmick did just about everything he could in this game, scoring 19. But with the absence of Aloriaga, his 19 wasn't enough.
Thought Air Force did a good job today making Boise State really play defense. And going to the glass, forcing calls, and you heard Drew Long talk about it, Matt, in your conversation with him. He really talked about running the offense and running it deep into the clock today. And I thought the offense really kind of set the pace for the game.
The Falcons are best, and you can say this about any team in the world, but the Falcons are best when they're dictating everything. And for the most part, they did offensively and defensively today.
Lyons with a new career high, 34 points as he sinks that free throw.
And for Lyons, that's not only career high points, career high field goals made as well.
Second one is good. 35 for Mike Lyons. 87-72 Air Force. 1:49 left in the game. Thompson, front court. Bounce pass underneath, good pass to Marks. He gets it inside to Watkins. His layup no good. Got his own rebound back, put back up and in. Boy, he is nimble down low. Watkins with 21. 87-74 Air Force. 1:28 left in the game. Full court pressure by Boise State. Brookheis gets it to Fletcher. Fletcher lead pass, too far. Pass Fitzgerald and out of bounds. 13-point lead, 1:19 left. Faint hope at best for Boise State, but they've got the rock in their hands, going right to left. Thompson drives all the way in, off the glass, layup no good. Watkins the rebound, put back, count it, and a foul. Cam Williams on the foul. Watkins with 23, and the Broncos with a chance to pull to within 10.
Can't foul. Cannot foul. And Watkins is so big, it's a mismatch with Cam Williams. Cam Williams was trying to block him out, but the rebound just came to a point where really Watkins was the only one who could get it.
And then Watkins lowered the shoulder and created the contact. Watkins free throw good. He's got 24. 87-77. 1:12 left in the game.
It's a career high for Watkins.
Fletcher into Brookheis. Brookheis doubled in the backcourt, gets to Fletcher. Todd off to Fitzgerald. Fitz advances the ball, throws to Williams, in from the left, layup good! Williams with 4, 89-77. Air Force, 56 seconds left in the game. Hajime fades from the baseline, missed it from 12. Brookheist the rebound. That should about do it. Fletcher in the backcourt, trying to dribble out of trouble. Gets to Fitz. Now to Lyons, and from the right, layup good. 37 for Mike Lyons. 91-77. 35 seconds left in the game. A jumper by Thompson, no good from the left elbow. Rebound Watkins, out to Marks. He'll throw up a 3 and hit it. Marks with 17 all in the second half. 24 seconds to go. 91-80 Air Force. Fletcher over the midcourt line in this crowd of 3,029. A season high on their feet. The Falcons wanted to get rid of the bad taste that was Colorado State, and they did so behind a career-high 37 from Mike Lyons. The Falcons win it 91-80 over Boise State.